The Call to Freedom. On August 2nd, 1903, when Orthodox Christians celebrate St. Elijah's Day, the mountains of Macedonia and Thrace echoed with defiance. Within the deep shadows of Ottoman rule, a spark of rebellion was lit. The so-called Ilinden Uprising, led by members of the Internal Macedonian Revolutionary Organization, known as the VMRO, was a desperate cry for freedom, a dream of justice, and a vision of liberation. That day, in the town of Krushevo, a republic was proclaimed, the first of its kind in the long history of the Balkans, and a flicker of hope in a time of darkness. Roots of rebellion. The roots of the uprising were buried deep into the 19th century. The once mighty Ottoman Empire, increasingly called the sick man of the Bosphorus by the Westerners, was crumbling under both internal crises and foreign pressure. Macedonia remained under Ottoman rule, suffering injustice, heavy taxation, feudal violence, and religious oppression. The aim of the VMRO, founded in 1893, was simple and straightforward: full autonomy for Macedonia and Eastern Thrace. The dream of revolution. The leaders of the VMRO, like Dame Gruev, Goce Delchev, and Jane Sandanski, organized secret committees and armed the people. They also began to stir up a spirit of rebellion among them. They weren't planning just a battle, they envisioned a revolution. On August 2nd, peasants, teachers, and craftsmen took up arms. In the town of Krushevo, they expelled Ottoman officials and proclaimed a republic, led by Nikola Karev, a socialist who believed in equality for all, Slavs, Greeks, Romanians. The Krushevo Manifesto, calling for freedom and coexistence, was genuinely quite ahead of its time. 10 days of hope. However, the empire responded with brute force. A massive army was sent to crush the revolt. Though incredibly brave, the rebels were outnumbered and under-equipped. After just 10 days, the Krushevo Republic fell. Ottoman retaliation was brutal. Villages were burned, thousands were killed or displaced. A legacy beyond blood. Though defeated by October 1903, the uprising inspired future struggles, such as the Balkan Wars, which led to the final liberation of Macedonia. It wasn't just a fight for regaining the occupied territory, it was a moral cry against injustice. Delchev, who died months before the uprising, believed that freedom was a duty, not just a right. Yet, divisions within the VMRO and tensions with other ethnic groups showed how complex the fight for freedom could be. Questions that remain. The Krushevo Republic may have lasted only 10 days, but its legacy still endures in our own time, as well as some troubling questions. Is a fleeting moment of freedom worth such a bloodshed? And why did rebels, even in their pursuit of justice, fight among themselves? To this day, Bulgaria and North Macedonia dispute the meaning of Ilinden. One claims it, the other builds its identity on it. But beyond all flags, it's the story of a people who dared to dream of choosing their own fate. And what could be more noble than the longing to be free? If you enjoy stories like this one, help us reach more people by clicking like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our almost daily episodes. And we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.